Hello, good morning. Yan, so this is our second day na. Nakapagpahinga naman ng maganda. Katulog naman ng maayos. So now, may breakfast kami kasi 8:30 ang sundo for our island hopping. Good morning. Good morning, good morning.
Hola! It's our day 2 in Palawan but our first full day here in El Nido. For our island hopping tour, we chose Tour A package. Price ranges from 1,000 to 1,200 depending on your chosen agency. Special thanks to Pobreng Viajeros Palawan for arranging our tours. In Tour A, we'll visit places like Big Lagoon, Shimizu Island, Payong Payong Beach, Secret Lagoon, and 7 Commandos Beach. Before heading to our boat, we paid environmental fee and lagoon fee. Hindi pa kasi ito kasama sa tour package, so separate pa natin siyang babayaran. Make sure to keep the receipt para in case gusto nyo pang mag-avail ng other tours, just present it since it's valid for 10 days para hindi na kayo magbabayad ulit. By the way, if you haven't watched our first vlog here in Palawan, check it out to see what we did and to catch a glimpse of one of the 7 wonders of the world. Since we availed the joiners package, malaki ang na-assign na boat since we are a big group. It can accommodate up to 34 packs. Before anything else, syempre, safety first tayo lagi. Always wear a life vest, lalo na sa mga hindi sanay mag-swim. Nagkaroon din ng short briefing from our tour guide telling some reminders and what to expect during the tour. Nagustuhan at nagandahan namin ang aming boat na nasakyan dahil spacious ito and merong second level kung saan pwedeng tumambay habang kitang-kita yung ganda ng mga island sa paligid. We were so grateful for this good weather and it is a perfect day for an island hopping kasi hindi rin sobrang tirik si Mr. Sun.
Yan, nagutom.
Ala pa sa ano yan? Ala pa sa unang island.
After 30 minutes of boat ride, we arrive at our first destination, the Shimizu Island. Supposed to be mauuna ang Big Lagoon but since it's still crowded, we opt to go snorkeling first. Here in Shimizu Island, it is known for excellent snorkeling spots. It has vibrant coral reefs and lots of colorful marine life. As you can see, it has clear turquoise water na perfect for swimming at the same time very relaxing. Gladly nag-invest kami sa good quality underwater camera parang kasama na rin namin kayo sa ilalim ng dagat sa sobrang linaw. After 20 to 30 minutes of snorkeling, we're heading to Big Lagoon. More or less 5 to 10 minutes away lang yung mga islands and lagoons na pupuntahan namin kaya hindi naman masyadong magkakalayo. Upon entering the Big Lagoon, kailangan mag-rent and sumakay sa kayak. Kayak rental cost 300 pesos, good for 2 packs, and 500 pesos, good for 3 packs.
Ayun, nag-afford kami ng kayak so we can get to the Big Lagoon. Ayan. Guys, pag magkakaya kayo, just be prepared na sobrang init ha, masusunog kayo.
Malaki rin ang area kaya it takes time to explore, lalo na kung self-service ang pagkayak. Fun fact, Big Lagoon was once a cave, pero dahil sa natural erosion, bumaksak yung cave ceiling and filled with water. And now, it's this stunning lagoon we're kayaking in today. For those of you na gusto ring magpalipad ng drone, be careful when flying in this area. Medyo risky din daw kasi sa area na ito because of the magnetic field daw, sabi ng aming mga guide. At sabi nga ni Kuya Tour Guide, fly at your own risk. Big Lagoon is one of the most iconic spots here in El Nido. As I've mentioned a while ago, you need to ride a kayak papasok sa lagoon. Big Lagoon isn't just beautiful, it's ancient. Itong mga limestone cliffs na nakikita natin, it's over 1 million years old, sculpted by nature's hands. It's really one of the most stunning lagoons you'll ever see. The water here is so clear, you can see right down to the bottom. It's like the nature's own crystal clear swimming pool. Aside from the stunning lagoon, meron ding mini cave dito na pwedeng pasukin using your kayak. Medyo makipot nga lang sa loob and naging parang secret spot ito sa loob ng rock formation. Perfect for a quick exploration and cool photos. After ng mini cave, in which dun na rin ang endpoint ng Big Lagoon, it's time to go back kung saan kami nagsimula. Pero stop over muna tayo sa gitna ng lagoon, dito sa mababaw na part. They allowed us to go down sa kayak for picture taking. Makalipas ang 1 oras na pagstay sa Big Lagoon para magkayak at mapagod ka kapaddle, we deserve to eat our lunch. We arrive at our third destination, the Payong Payong Beach, which was our lunch stop. Medyo malayo nga lang yung boat sa shore kasi sobrang lapit ng mga limestone cliffs kaya hindi na rin makadaong ng diretso. Kaya we need to swim or walk papunta sa shore.
Kain na!
Tayo sa Payong Beach.
Mababaw naman yung tubig pero mabato nga lang sa part kung saan kami bumaba. Lunch is served. Meron kaming ensaladang talong, inihaw na baboy, garlic shrimp, pansit canton, watermelon and pineapple for dessert, cucumber salad, chicken adobo, and inihaw na isda at puset. Sarap talagang kumain habang may beach view and fresh na hangin. Dito daw talaga ang lunch spot ng Tour A package dahil sobrang tahimik and chill ng vibe dito. It's a small beach but very charming and peaceful. The surrounding limestone cliffs also offer natural shade and a sense of seclusion, perfect for relaxing after all the swimming and kayaking. In this area, feel free to fly a drone but still at your own risk. Wala naman na ditong matataas na rock formation kaya mas feeling namin safer to get a good and long shot. If you're enjoying the video, give it a like and don't forget to subscribe to join our growing YouTube family. Right after ng quick siesta time, at this point, papunta na kami sa Secret Lagoon. Ito na ang second to the last stop namin for today's tour. Hindi na rin masyadong nailapit ni Kuya Captain yung boat sa entrance ng lagoon since it's already low tide at that time, pero okay lang dahil kayang-kaya na rin namang lakarin papunta sa entrance. Pagdating namin sa area, we need to fall in line since per batch pala ang pagpasok para hindi rin maging sobrang crowded inside. Now we know bakit siya tinawag na Secret Lagoon. It's because of the entrance in which it was really small and shallow. But once you get inside, it opens up into this surprisingly big hidden space. For you to be able to get inside the lagoon, kailangan umupo, sasabayan din ng pagyuko, at may pag-slide pa para makapasok sa loob. Pagkakasyahin mo talaga yung sarili mo sa maliit na butas for you to be able to witness the Secret Lagoon. We didn't stay too long inside. Just right after ng picture taking sa different angles ng lagoon, we decided to go back na rin because it was a bit of an expectation versus reality moment. But overall, it was still a cool experience and maybe next time, it's better to go during high tide. We're now on our way to our last destination of our island hopping tour. Diba malayo pa lang kitang-kita na yung ganda ng lugar. The water is so clear, it's like it's calling you to jump in and swim. Kaya isa ito sa mga destinations na pinaka-nagustuhan namin during the tour. Welcome to Seven Commandos Beach. Bukod sa malaki, malawak at magandang tubig ng beach, marami pang pwedeng gawin dito tulad ng pagtambay and relax under the coconut trees. Nakakapagbigay talaga ito ng natural shade, kaya ito rin ang perfect spot para makapag-rest. Here's a fun fact. Seven Commandos Beach got its name from a story during World War II. They say 7 soldiers were once stranded here during the war, cut off the world, surrounded by sea and silence. These untouched paradise became their refuge and their legacy. Today, it's known as Seven Commandos Beach, a name etched not just in stone, but in history. Aside from the stunning beach and clear waters, meron din ditong area for volleyball sa mga gustong maglaro. Meron ding snack bar for some quick refreshments. Pero expect nyo na lang din na dollar rate sila. At syempre, hindi mawawala ang sun sculptures na perfect pang photo op. It's truly a beautiful, wide beachfront surrounded by tall limestone cliffs and lined with coconut trees here in Seven Commandos Beach. Even with tourists around, the beach doesn't feel too crowded. It's still a great place para makapahinga while enjoying the view. Kung ako ang tatanungin, I'd definitely ask to spend more time here at the beach as compared with the other destinations because honestly, it's just so nice to stay, relax, and soak in the vibes. Hindi na lang din talaga nabibigyan ng justice ng camera itong buong beach. Pero sana sa mga footage na ito, nakita nyo yung ganda ng lugar. Kasi promise guys, ang ganda talaga. Tamang sweet moments lang din kaming mag-asawa sa Gedli. Kidding aside, we're just so grateful to have spent quality time together with our family and masaya kaming nagkakasama sa mga ganitong klaseng trip. And this is where our tour comes to an end. It's time for us to board the boat and make our way back to where our journey began. At this time, naramdaman na rin namin ang pagod. Kaya, we decided to go back na rin sa aming accommodation. By the way, for those na mag-a-avail ng Joiners Tour, van pick-up lang pala ang included sa package. Yung transpo going back to your accommodation ay at your own expense na. Kaya eto kami sasakayan ng tricycle. 100 pesos per way and good for 3 packs ang kasya sa isang trike. Back to our accommodation to freshen up and dress a bit bago kami mag-dinner. After a quick rest, just across our place yung Pops District, kung saan madami ditong restos na mapagpipilian and surprisingly, may beach access din pala dito. While waiting for our fambam, it's just the perfect time to witness the sunset. Enjoying the moment? Show some love with a like and subscribe to keep the good times rolling. At this time, still undecided kung saan kami for dinner kasi wala pa yung mga kasamahan namin. Finally, they arrive and we dine at Eat Kitchen and Bar by Blend and Grind. we ordered seafood sinigang, pork schnitzel, truffle burger, and fish and chips. With all the food items we ordered, talagang masasabi na it's made with fresh ingredients at hindi tinipid. Everything's cooked perfectly and nothing feels overpowering. If you like a food reco in El Nido, Eat Kitchen and Bar is definitely worth trying. Since the night was still young, we decided to check out the nightlife scene here in El Nido. We headed back to the town proper kasi sabi nila that's where most of the restos and bars are located. We hop on a tricycle again kasi yun lang din ang easiest mode of transpo going to the town. It wasn't a long ride kasi parang upper part lang naman yung place namin kaya malapit lang. And when we got there, it wasn't too crowded, maybe because we came a week before Holy Week. Just like what we mentioned in our previous video, that we took advantage of the pre-long weekend schedule para hindi sabay sa holiday rush. We walk around a bit, just looking for a nice place to hang out.
So, we're here in Japan right now. Oh, Japan!
We end up at this bar called High Tides. It's a pretty cool place actually. It has a live band, they also had promos going on, and most importantly, air-conditioned place.
Saan ka dati galing?
Siya.
Ay, yan eh. May nadaan ng mga foreigner.
Yan, dami.
Magagalit asawa ko niyan pag naman. Ay. At eto na nga po, kompleto na kami. And we're going home.
We didn't stay out too late since we'll be traveling back to Puerto Princesa tomorrow. Nakakabitin lang talaga. I recommend at least minimum of 2 full days here in El Nido para mas sulit ang punta. We just need to go back because we're meeting Daddy G's best friend who's also our ninong sa kasal, our ninong Bob. And that concludes our second day here in El Nido, Palawan. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like. And if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe to our channel so you won't miss out on our next adventures. See you on our next videos!